Hello, my name is Juanita DeSouza-Huletey, and I'm going to be your instructor. I'm going to provide very short bio and also a more detailed bio later. So for those who just want quick and short, can listen for the first 2-3 minutes and the rest can continue. So I'm currently a member of the Board of Governors of the University of Manitoba. I was appointed last year by the government. I've been in information technology management for over 30 years. When I first came to Canada, I'm a traineeship with IBM. I'm originally from Ghana in West Africa. I also have over 25 years of project management experience and also 22 years of IT leadership. Most notably is being the first female and divisional head of the Winnipeg Police IT department and a member of the executive committee. I'm also an educator, as you can see, at both the University of Winnipeg and the Red River College. I love to impart knowledge and share both my professional and personal experiences. I do play an active role in the community and also in the industry. I serve a lot on a number of committees and boards at both the executive and the advisory level. Um, Also now a founding member and board advisor for Women in Cybersecurity, Western Canada affiliate. I'm also a member of the Society of Canadian Women in Science and Technology. Um, I've chaired, I'm always proud to share that I've chaired the United Way, which led to the best results in WCB history with the highest participation rate and also the most money raised. It was more than 10% increase. I'm also a mentor to so many. I'm also a coach. I'm also a speaker. I have done a number of speaking engagement with Talent Marsh uh, through Red River. I recently did one through um, the Society of Canadian Women in Science and Technology, a para one with the UN Status of Women during Women's Week. I just a week ago did one with ISACA Winnipeg on cyber hygiene, cyber security, looking at it from cyber hygiene. I also do a number of leadership speaking. I did one art of leadership, and also I talk about integration. So I do speak, and that's becoming actually my passion. As I like to radiate a deep passion in empowering women and girls in STEM. And I help new immigrants integrate into the Canadian culture as much as I can using my own spare time. So I have successfully completed my PhD coursework, but did not finish in 1999 because of I have 3 boys under 6. So I have my master's from the University of Manitoba, and I have double degrees from University of Ghana in computer science and economics. I hold several professional designation and certificates, including PMP, and I've published a number of papers, several papers in international journal and presented papers and report in international conferences. I am married with 3 adult sons. So that's the short version of me. To continue with the long version of me, as I said, I've been in IT leadership role for over 22 years. Currently, I am the manager for application services for the Workers' Compensation Board of Canada. Yeah, so I am responsible um, for all providing effective leadership and direction to the application delivery team, um, as well as senior functional manager on and also director on a number of projects Some of the notable projects, actually high-level project at WCB right now, is the eHealth portal, which we are putting out to allow our service providers, chiropractors, physiotherapists, to have dynamic information. I also championed the first worker remittance check. That was a process improvement. Now we're doing modernization of our environment, and the list goes on. As I mentioned in my short bio, I was a civilian and the first female head of IT, or they'll call me divisional commander, and member of the executive management team of the Winnipeg Police Service, where I was responsible for all the technological needs of the police service and managed and directed and sponsored a number of multiple projects simultaneously. I also very proud to say I transformed the IT department, added value and improved workflow. I had the first capital budget ever within IT. So I was actually being interviewed by the local paper, which is the Winnipeg Free Press and the Sun. Um, I I worked when I was at Winnipeg Police with 34 different divisions and units. At a point in time, I was responsible for about 20 projects at WPS. Some notably, which you'll be hearing me talk about, is the Winnipeg Police Headquarters. The two-factor authentication, um, the 911 new 911 center, the district station, the K9 unit. Other process improvement is automating the scheduling and attendance system, major case management system, and a number of items. So that's Winnipeg Police. Prior to Winnipeg Police, I was the manager for business solutions, for corporate support services, for the business technology services. So I was responsible for all the application services teams for over 40 people. So that included the 311 team. So when you call 311, the team that provide the technical support, the DBAs, those who work on the City of Winnipeg websites, as well as our ERP systems, which is the PeopleSoft system as well. Okay. In terms of education, like I said, I started my PhD, finished my coursework and everything, but I have three boys under 3, so under 6. So I decided to move on. I like to teach and impart knowledge, but I don't really want to be an academia. But I do have my master's degree from University of Manitoba. And like I said before, I have double honors in economics and computer science from the University of Ghana. Right after I finished in August, I was in Winnipeg early October for a traineeship with IBM. I have a number of designations. The PMP, I have the Advanced Law Enforcement Planner, which is a very comprehensive certificate to have in law enforcement, comprising policy, strategic planning, project management, just everything for effective police management. I also have business relation management, because as a leader and also in managing project, having good relationship is key. So knowing when I go into organization, the maturity level, having some measure, just having that knowledge skills. So you can see I'm I'm always urging myself to learn and grow. I also have records management certificate due to one of the project I did at assessment department. I have 3 different change management certification, including PROSCI. Change management is key for what I do. Change management is key in IT, and is also key for managing any project, because any project you manage is going to introduce change, and knowing how to effectively manage the change is very important, and integrating it into the project at the very, very beginning. And I've taken a number of other courses, and the recent certificate I took is Workplace Mental Health Leadership certificate that I took with Queen's University. Actually, I was among the pilot for that. And to me, that's very important because we are always dealing with people with so much information out there. We have to learn to do more with less. This was quite important so that I can provide my staff and my team the support that they need from me. In terms of volunteering, I'm an advert volunteer. I volunteer on many things. Currently, like I said, I'm on the board for University of Manitoba. I'm also a member of the Red River. No, sorry. I'm the chair for the Red River Project Management Advisory Group. I'm also the chair. They just appointed me the chair for their business information technology. I've been with them for since 2006. I actually helped them develop their program leadership, their project leadership program. And this was to target professionals, engineers, IT, construction that comes to, as immigrant to Canada, a quick way to get integrated and get a job as well. I also help them, the BIT, with their project aspect of their program, where people who don't get co-op will be able to go with the industry-based project where they work hand in hand on real projects, and they have a project manager to mentor them. And actually that have become more successful even than the co-op. We have students opting for that more than the co-op because of the hands-on experience. I'm also the vice president for the Southern Constituency Association Board of Directors. I'm also the patron for Mission Queens Girls Up Club. It's a United Nation club that I'm providing advice and support for some university students who are setting it up in Ghana. Um, I'm also currently the president for the Parents for Others for the St. Paul's High School. Other positions, and recently I've been asked to be on the council for the Red River to advise the dean for continuing education and technology, and also the president. Um, my voice went to St. Paul, so I was quite involved there, from managing individual events to being the managing all the events. I managed one of them, their grad. I was on the board for 6 years, the chair for bursary, and I'm currently the president and a founding member for the Parents for Others for St. Paul's. I Other positions I've done is board member for the African Communities of Manitoba for many years. Like I said, I'm one of the founding members for the African Pavilion for Kurama. I worked tirelessly with my whole family for 15 years. And also for work, when I was at the city, I was a member of of the um, uh, a member of the association of the senior membership of the association of professionals. I was also a member of the Manitoba Association of Chiefs of Police. I was actually the co-chair for the Informatics and Strategic Planning Group. I was also a member of the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police. And also I was executive member for the Canadian Niche User Group. And also for project management, I used to be very much involved with PMI Manitoba, from helping organize conference to being a mentor for over 10 years for those who wants to write their PMP exams. We set them up, we prep them. And the list goes on and on and on. Um, Also, my other work history, actually, where my interest for project management started was with the International Institute for Sustainable Development, where I was a program officer. So we manage all kinds of projects from CEDA, World Bank, UN. We deal with people all over the world. I've gone to uh, Chile for presentation, Austria. We've been to, so that's where my interest for project management actually started. And like I said, when I was a student also on campus, I was a lecturer. I was providing computer support at the computer services department. I was doing a lot of research with different faculties from engineering to home economics. Um, anyway, so that's a little bit about me, or a little bit more details about me. My passion now is to empower other women, because I'm an open book when I talk about my story, or wherever I talk, even doing this UN Status for Women speech on diversity, career, and parenthood during the pandemic. I got a number of people who followed me and said I motivate them, and I'm an influence. So I feel I need to be doing more of that, because just listening to my story, and like I tell people, my barriers, my challenges become my motivation. Sometimes there are things we can't change, but one mantra I have in any work I do is trying to do it right the first time. So I give it all that I have. Um, so in a way, so I'm here to impart knowledge, and hopefully during our time together, I'll be able to do that, and you get to learn more about me. So fasten your seatbelts as Juanita takes off with you as your instructor. Thank you very much.